Einen wunderschönen guten Samstagmorgen, liebe Leute. Herzlich willkommen hier aus den Niederlanden. Ich bin heute in einem Meere unterwegs, habe mich in den Bus gesetzt, war gestern in Blijdorp und habe zusammen mit Sander ein bisschen was gefilmt. Jetzt bin ich gerade hier bei DREAMCORALS. Florin, der hat seit einiger Zeit auch Pumpen von uns im Einsatz und ich habe auch schon ein paar Korallen mal von ihm bekommen. Jetzt dachte ich, zeige euch mal diesen coolen Laden. Nach dem ganzen Umbau, ist immer noch ein bisschen am Umbauen, das Obergeschoss wird noch ausgebaut, aber es gibt ein paar tolle Korallen zu sehen. Jetzt gucken wir uns das mal an. Komm mit! So, liebe Leute, jetzt bin ich hier mit Florin. Florin hat sein Telefonat beendet und jetzt können wir auch Hallo sagen. Hey Florin.
Hi. Welcome.
Good to be back.
Yes. Welcome to DREAMCORALS.
Yeah, whenever I travel the Netherlands, it's always a good stop because it's on the way home.
Yeah, that's good to hear.
Which helps in bringing corals home. So most likely I'll bring a little styrofoam box back today as well and so get some new stuff for my tank. If people don't know you, what would you tell them about you?
Now, I started DREAMCORALS about 9 years ago, let's say.
All right.
Take it from a friend of mine, actually. And starting from the garage to what it is here, to this.
Yeah. So it is quite a big
facility.
Installation. Yeah.
Yes, we have about 500 square meters totally, and in total plus minus 30,000 liters of water.
Nice. But you focus mainly on corals, right?
Yes.
It's only corals.
Yes. The main focus, let's go top, is keeping the name DREAMCORALS. So not algae corals or the normal corals.
Yeah.
So we try actually to give to the customers the high-end corals and the best to the best, and to keep them, also to grow them, and sometimes to make it for affordable price actually by growing themselves.
All right. You also have been sizing up, so we already...
That's right.
So upstairs you were in the process of setting up new systems.
Yeah, that's right. When from the garage to this one, I always have an eye on the future. So when I bought this building, actually, I had already the plan in my head how I will do it. And but of course, financially, you cannot do everything in one time. So I did it step by step. But we are now finished at the end. This is really the last investment what I did. So I'm really glad that we did that. Also with your help with the pumps, what we are using. Yeah. I can show you a little bit what, how it is. And,
all right, let's stroll around a bit.
Yes. What we have here, actually starting from the left to the right, I have an SPS system. Running on two huge aquariums, 6 meter 20 by 1 meter. Still also connected with upstairs, with the farming upstairs, but we will go later on there. Took me a while to have it really well settled, about 2-3 years until the biological was up and running. Now we are glad actually that is stable. We are using actually radion lamps. The pros.
I see the equipment you have here is, besides to our pumps, you're also using a lot of really good other equipment.
That's right.
Quality lights, and I also see some white and red skimmers down there.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I'm also a big fan actually with Royal Exclusive on the skimmer. They are doing a really good job. Yeah. We are using the Ecotech Pros on it. So we have 12 and 12. The Coros, we keep them around 400 part, 350, 400 part actually. And in the other side, because they are together connected, we are keeping the fragging. I'm really glad actually I had always an issue with the flow on these tanks. From March last year, we are using the new pumps from you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, here you can see there are some drivers and there's an AFC pump. So what's the length of the system again?
6 meter 20.
Okay.
By 1 meter. And the issue was for the SPS, I didn't have all overall flow. So I try bow, I try really everything actually, how to do it to have all overall flow. I was coming at the end when I spare some money to buy the Abyzz actually. And we have there 2 pumps on 8200, put it on the wave modus. And at the end, we use one 150, also on the wave modus.
Yeah, you can see the surface is all moving.
It's crazy.
Pretty strong.
It's crazy. My second hobby is actually diving, and it is really the same as the sea. the flow comes really all over,
You can see that the corals are also like
moving.
rocking back and forth a little bit, so the wave actually
Yeah.
moves the whole tank. Really
So
nice.
Really, really, really.
And before
glad,
that, you had like a bunch of pumps on the systems, I remember.
Yes, that's right. We use it 3 pumps here, 3 pumps there, 3 and 3. So we had
Yeah.
3, 6, 9, 12 pumps actually from the above, and a lot of energy using. And now from 6 pumps, we use just 1 pump.
Nice. Yeah, and here you can see the skimmers, so normal
Yeah.
setup, sump underneath the retail
Yes.
systems. The sumps are connected, right? So
Yeah, that's right.
All of this is one system, right?
That's right. On the sumps, of course, you make some video from it. We are not touching the sumps.
Yeah.
It is just my ideology. It is really just for bacterial working. So
Yeah,
all
so-
the treat and all the things, they will take it off by bacterial thing.
Yeah. So to explain that in detail for the people that don't know, so you see a lot of live rock in here, and this doesn't have anything to do with people being lazy, not wanting to clean the sumps, but it's about having that bacterial growth pattern. And I think Claude did a good video on that, where he explained that the surface area of all this
That's right.
untouched area is much more active than anything else in the tank.
That's right.
yeah.
Second, what we are not changing, we are never change the grills.
Okay.
So actually, all the grills, you can have a look. Of course, we clean them in the some salt water, but we let always the Caroline algae on it.
Yeah.
And this is really a push up to biological. So actually, a grill is actually like a live rock for
Yeah, absolutely.
for your aquarium. If
Yeah.
I'm putting now a new grill on it, it's like unbalanced on the biology. So then you had issues always starting.
Absolutely, but I mean, it's also that on the water volume that you have here,
That's right.
this amount of corals, they are already the best filtration you can have.
That's right.
I mean,
That's right.
They are taking up all the nutrients, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so you see all the technology is mounted on one side, so it's easy to do maintenance on that,
Yeah,
which I really like. And it's also, it looks the same pretty much on all the other systems.
yeah.
So for staff, it's pretty easy to
See it.
see at one glance, is everything running.
I
is
had
that
also,
is
let's
that
say,
Kalkwasser here?
yes, cold
All
water.
right, all right. What are you using as a supply method for calcium? Just Kalkwasser, or do you
No,
use
Cold water is just nearly for the pH to have
Okay.
a higher pH. We are using from Akil Model Reef the really good results with them. We use just 7.7 concentrate from them, and the salt using from Tropimarine, the reef salt, also best salt what they have. So
Yeah.
really glad with that.
Definitely one of the two best ones.
That's right, that's right.
Das finde ich schon mal alles sehr beeindruckend. Ihr habt gesehen, also die Anlage wurde vorher mit ganz vielen einzelnen Strömungspumpen betrieben, also 12 Stück an den ersten beiden Becken. Und jetzt laufen hier, wie gesagt, 2 A150 zusammen mit den Rückförderpumpen, das sind A200. Und das reicht jetzt aus, um wirklich überall eine schöne Strömung zu erzeugen. Und ihr seht das hier, die Korallen, die machen also eine wunderschöne Wellenbewegung hier mit, selbst am Ende vom Aquarium noch. Und selbst wenn man hier ganz nach vorne geht, auf der anderen Seite des Aquariums sieht man auch noch eine richtig gute Wasserbewegung. Hier, man sieht das an den paar Fadenalgen, die da drin sind. Und die Oberfläche ist natürlich auch ordentlich bewegt. Das Ganze ist natürlich auch ein Maintenance-Thema. Denn wenn ich 12 Pumpen anstatt 2 Pumpen habe, dann muss ich natürlich auch 12 Pumpen sauber machen, reinigen. Und das ist natürlich gerade in einem Bereich, wo du wenig Personal hast. Und hier machen das Florin und seine Frau und dann haben die noch ein paar Teilzeitkräfte. Da muss man natürlich versuchen, mit möglichst wenig Personal zu arbeiten, denn auch die Korallenhändler kämpfen natürlich mehr oder minder ums Überleben. Hier sieht das sehr gut aus und Florin macht also sehr, sehr, sehr viel zukunftssicher. Er hat also oben auch schon entsprechend ausgebaut. Ich denke mal, wir werden uns das gleich nochmal angucken, um für ein zukünftiges Wachstum auch sicher zu sein. So now these are the LPS systems, right?
Yeah, that's right. We have 2 separate systems here. It's actually the same size, 6.20 m by 1 meter. We do different species actually. We simulate also with the light, if everybody knows, maybe the depth of the water actually.
Yeah.
So let's say that on this side we have corals that they are living around between 16 and 40 meters.
Okay.
And here we have corals, they are living between 6 and 12 meters corals.
So a lot less light than you would get on the surface of the reef crest,
Yes,
right?
that's right, because there it is 0 to 6 meters on the side.
So we were just mentioning that you're also a diver. That's what we're talking about on the other system.
That's right.
So if you have ever dived at a coral reef, you'll see how much current there actually is.
Yes.
And we've been talking about that yesterday at Besuch Zoo because they're doing a lot of research on their tanks and on the shark tanks to actually introduce more flow into the systems. And yeah, it's very beneficial. And everyone who has been diving knows that the currents can be, I mean, they will just blow you away.
Sometimes in our aquarium, it's really near impossible to simulate the real current in the sea.
Yeah.
I've dived last year on February. I've been to Indonesia. I dive also in the night to see the really beautiful color of the corals.
I love night diving because it's such a, you have such a focus on your light.
That's right.
So you only see this
just
one part.
the spots. So that's right.
That's like
you don't see the sharks in the back. So well, that's the one.
I've so far, and I've not that many dives, but more than 300. I've never seen a shark.
Oh,
but I'm sure that sharks have seen me.
Of course, that's for sure. That's for sure. So yeah, when I was diving in Indonesia in the night, the current was so hard. I was keeping by a pipe to go really further, so hard, and I had a small accident with the sea urchin on my head. So I was like, oh. And already I was like 200 meters already in the other side. So
dangerous.
So a strong current, actually.
You also told me that when I was here the last time, with the reduction of the lights, these systems you keep at a very low light level. And you said
on the LPS, yes. From the years of experience, I come to the point to keep the colorification really hard, really good, because I'm also selling corals. And the color is very important for selling. To come close to how it is in the sea, let's say like that. Then on the low light, you can achieve that. Mostly they are staying in this aquarium on the 40 par. It's really, really low light, and they're doing great.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell. I've been here a year ago, I think. And then also, I think it was a year ago when I got my anemone from you. And the size of all those big LPS that you have were impressive.
Yes,
and
we do also experience with the Parancora. Is really, you are in Netherlands, so we can say that it's growing like weed.
So, that's all right. So it's my channel. You can say whatever you want.
I don't import anymore Parancora because I have near all the sorts from it, and they are really growing from a frag to this species. So
yeah,
to have an idea, really from one head to hundreds and hundreds of heads. I do also some experience on the low light on the softy. This is a really
Sinularia, right?
Yes, but they are like, look to the extension, how crazy they are. It's like, whoa. And to have an idea how they are growing, even the LPS. So we put some tails.
That is cool.
So everything is growing really, really well. But where I come actually to idea to keep them really on the low light is actually from one of the beautiful coral. What I like it is the Acanthophilia.
Yeah,
I think many aquarians, they know that when you take an Acanthophilia and it's very beautiful when you buy it. And after a while, you are looking to that coral and you see that the red become orange.
Okay.
So all the parts of the red become an orange because you keep them on the high light. And eventually, later on, after many people, they say, oh, I cannot keep them because they die, they vanish, is because you keep them really on the highlight.
Oh, right. Okay.
Actually, we have the experience, we keep them. Some of the pieces, I have it for more than 3-4 years right here.
But you know that you're supposed to sell. You're supposed to sell the corals.
Yeah,
right?
that's right. But there are some pieces. I think mostly what I have in this side, they are like 3 or 4 years. I keep them here.
Yeah, they're amazing. I mean, there are some pieces in here that are absolutely stunning.
Yeah. So I have an idea. This is one of the most special Acanthophilia. And what I want to show you, you can film maybe from above. You can see that the red side is still keeping the color.
Yeah.
So between an orange in the middle and the red on the side.
Yeah.
So that's the difference actually. On the low light, They keep actually the coral. Now on this side, we keep it all our Euphilia. We make a small space of the anemones and the Goniopora. You see them mostly. On the Goniopora side is still a riddle, because when I dive, I see them on 12 till 40 meters, but I see them also on 2 meters of 1 meter. So I'm still thinking where to keep them, where to do it. So
it's a lot of playing around.
So we are keeping now on 6 meter, let's say, the simulation of the light, and they are doing great.
Here also the light is a bit whiter than on the other.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So here we keep them around between 80 and 120 par.
Yeah, still a lot less than most people would run their reef tanks at, right? I mean, right now it's a race to the sky with par values, and everybody wants to have like 800 plus on the reef. And
that's right.
I've had that when I put the last lights on that I got my Lanis, that most corals were burned. So I needed to reduce the light immediately.
Yeah, that's true. I talk also sometimes with the customer and they say, hey, Florin, on 40 par is nothing. I cannot enjoy my aquarium. So I say to them, yeah, you can do it. Let's say take for 40 par during the whole day. And when you are coming at home, mostly between 7 and 8, you can put it on higher light. Blue and enjoy your coral, but after that you have to go back to the 40 par.
So now we're going to go behind the scenes, upstairs.
Yes.
So that's your project for the future, right?
That's right.
Aber wo wir gerade dabei sind, kann ich auch noch mal kurz, bevor wir die Kamera umdrehen, noch mal was dazu sagen. Also ihr habt gesehen, die LPS werden unter relativ wenig Licht gehalten und verlieren dadurch auch ihre Farben nicht. Man hat das sehr schön gesehen hier, dass das Rot und Orange immer noch separate Farben sind. Ich weiß nicht, ob ihr das gesehen habt. Ich habe ja keinen Filter auf der Kamera, aber in Natur wunderschön. Und das, sagt Florin, ist einer der größten oder wichtigsten Punkte, dass man eben die Korallen nicht mit zu viel Licht beaufschlagt, damit sie dann einfach ihre Farbausbildung nicht verlieren. Fand ich ganz interessant. Auch ein Thema, was ich mal berücksichtigen werde bei mir. Aber jetzt gucken wir uns erstmal oben an.
So this one actually it was an SPS project and the LPS. That's the new room. The idea here is actually to grow really just per species, high-end Favia, high-end LPS, high-end things.
Yeah.
To let them grow and at the end to sell them to the customers.
So I see a sump there in the corner. So this sump is actually connected to the systems downstairs, right? And then you put live rock in these systems just to prepare everything.
So what happened, where we are sitting now, I can keep just 500 kilo per square meter. So I cannot put it in separate system with the sump, the same how it is downstairs.
Okay.
So we think about it, we really put it lower, so about 20 centimeter. Our calculation is about 750 liter. That means it's about 220 liter per square meter.
Yeah.
So in that way, I don't have any issue with the floor.
The weight of the floor, right?
With the floor, but I really wanted to have a really quick start. As I said previous, we had already the system downstairs with the sump, what we don't clean it. One more time for the bacterial. So this is really a new system. So we connected with downstairs, put in a bunch of live rock. You can see it is a really brown algae because it is a a new start of the system. So I think in a couple of weeks we'll all nice and clean.
And then you have another giant skimmer here.
Yeah, it is for the first time that it's running proper now. Before we run on 3 pumps, now it's running on 4 pumps.
Okay.
This is running on the maximum. It is the 6500 Royal Exclusive. I bought it 9 years ago.
Okay.
With the idea that I will use one time. And now it's using.
Nice. Yeah. So in all these tanks from this top floor, they all connect to this sump?
That's right.
Those are
those ones they are connected on the SPS side.
Okay, right.
And this one is connected on the LPS side from downstairs.
All right, so this is the return line here.
That's right. It's going on the PVC, of 90, and it's going downstairs. And from downstairs, I have an Abyzz 400 pushing very easily the water upstairs, 3 meter, because we have 3 meter 10 here.
Okay.
On top. And believe me or not, your pump is magic because we are using now on 60%.
Okay.
because otherwise it was too much water actually coming from downstairs. So we really 60% is enough, more than enough actually. It's
Nice.
And it's on the PVC of 63. We are feeding with A200. Each aquarium has just one pump, the A200.
One dedicated pump.
We're using also as flow pump, so
Yeah.
nothing else. One pump does the whole job.
And this is all the return lines for the
right.
system. So one pump on each system.
1, 2, 3 pumps, 3 aquariums there, and one here, one aquarium there.
Very nice. Um einen möglichst schnellen Start hier zu bekommen, wollte er natürlich auf die Bakteriologie unten nicht verzichten, hat also die beiden Systeme miteinander verbunden. Da läuft eine A400, die fördert sozusagen das Wasser von unten hier in diesen Sumpf rein. Und von hier aus geht es dann sozusagen mit 4 A200 in jeweils ein Becken. In dem Becken ist auch sonst keine Strömungspumpe mehr drin. Das heißt, die A200 hat ja dann nur eine Förderhöhe von im Prinzip einen knappen Meter, während die A400 dann die Förderhöhe von 3,5 Meter überwindet hier und bei 60% bereits genug Wasser austauscht. Hat auch vernünftige Querschnitte gemacht. Wir hatten darüber vorher gesprochen. Hier ist 63 mm und ihr seht, da unten ist dann nochmal eine Nummer größer in der Rücklaufleitung. Da geht es dann ja auch nur mit Schwerkraft weiter. Und dann die einzelnen Becken, alle entsprechend verrohrt mit 63 und 50 mm. Also so kann man das schon sehr, sehr, sehr effizient aufbauen. Hier oben ist dann, wie gesagt, diese eine ganze Reihe hier angeschlossen an das System, was auch unten auf der linken Seite im Geschäft ist. Und die Anlagen da hinten, die sind alle angeschlossen auf der anderen Seite. Also hier oben nochmal genug Platz, um später nochmal hohe Qualität hier bei den Korallen zu züchten und wachsen zu lassen. And a big storage for boxes for
All
shipping.
the boxes, of course, of course.
Very, very nice. Yeah, beautiful place and a lot of current in all those tanks as well. So
They will come a lot. They will come a lot. It's still special on this one. Has to.
and another working area as well.
Yes. It's again a new area to work. Packed, everything. So
Very nice. Thank you for the tour. That was really,
welcome.
really interesting. I hope many customers come in and visit and get some corals. So there's some nice corals here, so you should definitely check out the place. It's in Almere, so is that considered still South Netherlands, right? Or is that
no, it's middle,
Middle.
north. We are, let's say, from Amsterdam about 30 kilometers.
Okay, so very quick route. If you want to fly in, remember you can't take corals home, so
Yes.
you have to drive or walk or come
Oh,
by
well,
bicycle.
yes.
Well, it was awesome.
We ship also all over the Europe, so
All right, so that's an
you
interesting-
can make your selection, and we will send it to you express.
Absolutely. So on your web shop, you have like what you see is what you get, pictures
Yes,
and everything.
mostly yes, yes.
All right. If you're interested in some animals, just check out the website. It's dreamcorals.eu. Thank you so much. We're going to do some coral selecting now for my tank. And I'll be back next Saturday. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.